Even though Star Fox has been released countless times, I have yet to play it. Well, at least that's true until today, where I finally played the Switch 2 version. Now, I gotta be honest with you, I initially wasn't going to buy this game. I thought $49 or $50 was a little too steep for me, and I actually didn't pre-order it. It was just by happenstance that when I was on my trip to Japan that I saw it at a book off for a relatively cheap price, and so I decided to pick it up. And man, I didn't know at the time that I was going to get myself a really good deal and an amazing game. So today I wanted to talk about what makes it so great and why I really enjoy this game. But before we get into that, I really want to talk about some of the controversy that I saw online leading up to this game. If you're not aware, a lot of people were not too happy with how the characters looked. They thought they looked a little too lifelike and maybe it kind of gave that uncanny feeling. Personally, I didn't think that, and I actually do really like the character design they went for this game. I especially like the way that the Slippy Toad character looks like. It's just so cute, and you can kind of see like the wetness in his skin. I don't know, it looks a little real lifelike, and I really appreciate the detail that Nintendo went and put into the character design. The only thing that I kind of feel is a little cringy or like uncanny is the way that their feet look, because they're kind of more animal-like, and I don't know, I like that kind of just regular animated style. Other than that, I think their design looks pretty great. Plus, you don't really see all a character, you're just flying a ship most of the game, so you could just ignore that, if you will. Okay, now let's talk about things that actually matter, like the controls. This is my first time playing Star Fox, like I mentioned before, and man, the game controls great. I had no issue maneuvering the StarCraft and playing any of the missions. You could turn right and left with ease, and it really made the game an enjoyable experience. Something else that I appreciate was that you were able to change the direction of the y-axis. Usually it's inverted, and so when you go up, you actually go down, and when you press down, you actually go up. I'm not a big fan of that. It's a little confusing for me, and it takes me a while to get used to it, and so being able to change it on the fly, especially at the beginning of the game, I really appreciated because I was able just to get into the game just easier. If I had to relearn it and kind of reprogram my brain to do that from the beginning, I know it would have been a little bit frustrating, and so I do appreciate Nintendo adding that option. And even though this is my first time playing an on-rails shooter, I liked it. It was good. I didn't feel like I was ever stuck in place. You have a lot of mobility when you're stuck in that rail position. You can go up and down and left and right, and the game makes it pretty easy for you to understand how you can avoid obstacles. So I think Nintendo did a really good job. I mean, this is their 5th time making this game, so hopefully they know what they're doing, and I can say honestly they do. Something else that I really appreciated about this game was the level of detail that went into the cutscenes and all the videos segments in the game. There's videos before missions and there are videos right after missions, and those videos look fantastic. You can tell that the team and Nintendo really took their time to make them. I really appreciate them because you get to know a little bit more background about the Star Fox crew, and you get to see their personalities. And it's just awesome to see how the mission led to a certain outcome, and having a little video that shows you that representation in a clear way is something I could really appreciate. I wish they continue to do stuff like this and continue to provide voice acting for their future games. Personally, I'm a big Pokemon fan, and if they could bring this into the Pokemon games, I think I would greatly appreciate it. I remember playing through some of the Pokemon games recently and wondering to myself, why don't these games have voice acting, or why isn't there really cool cutscenes with some voice acting in them? So hopefully Nintendo is hearing us, because I know I'm not the only one that has that opinion and would really appreciate that. Okay, but what about the game? What about the gameplay? What about the levels? Well, it's a fairly short game. I was able to beat it my first time around within an hour and a half, and so you might think that's it. But in reality, that's not it. This game was made to be played multiple times, so you can see all that it has to offer and all the extra missions. And that's exactly what I did. I ended up playing it more than once because I really wanted to see what would happen if I took a different route as I'm progressing through each level. That is an option that the game gives you before you go to your final destination. You can take multiple paths, and because you are limited to a path, you kind of want to go back and see like, wait, what would have happened if I took the path below or the path above? And so that adds to the replayability of this game, and I can tell you that it really worked for me. I really wanted to see what those paths look like, and I really wanted to see what the levels and those bosses and those extra paths look like. So because of that, I ended up playing the game multiple times. I'm still kind of playing through it. I haven't gone through every single iteration or every single route, but I know in due time I'm going to be able to do that. Speaking of that, the levels themselves being really short allowed me to play that in short segments, which I personally appreciate because I don't have all the time to always sit down and play the game 100% through or for multiple hours. And so being able to complete a level, leave it, and then come back is something that I really appreciated. As far as additional things about this game, I think the graphics overall are very nice and very sharp. It's probably one of the best looking Switch 2 games. Other than that, I think Donkey Kong Bonanza is probably up there as well. I haven't really played any other ones that I think are like, wow, amazingly visually stunning, but those I can say really do look well. And Star Fox is up there for sure. So, should you buy this game? I would say the answer is yes, but I would definitely wait to buy it on a sale. This is kind of a game that I would pick up secondhand or if there's a really good deal on it, because even though it is a short game, I can see a lot of people not wanting to replay the levels over and over and over. Personally, I'm that kind of guy. I really do appreciate playing a game multiple times. And if you're a fan of completing missions and getting 100%, or just meeting all the criteria for a mission, I think you'll really enjoy this game. If you're someone that just likes beating games once and then being done with them, this is probably not the game for you. But if you like to play games multiple times and play them over and over, then yeah, I'd recommend this one, especially because it's really graphically stunning. It's a lot of fun, the controls great, and the cutscenes are amazing. But that's it for me. Let me know, did you pick up Star Fox? Are you thinking about getting Star Fox? And if not, what other remake are you looking forward to that's coming up? It's probably Ocarina of Time because that's the only one we know about. But if not that, what other remake are you hoping that they make? But that's it for me, Mr. Favi, out.